Buzz, 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 buzz.
Are we on?
Yeah.
I wasn't ready.
Keep it moving.
We're live.
Oh, what happened?
Yes. That's a technical difficulty. That's not my fault.
It says that this is girls soccer versus Poland on YouTube.
That's a technical difficulty. That is my fault.
Can you go?
Don't change it then. We're live.
I think I can change it. We're live.
We're live. So we're linkless.
We're linkless.
We're linkless.
We're
We
in a
don't have
linkless
links
world.
anymore.
There's a lot
But
of
we are
technology
live.
problems.
Right.
that
We
Ventura
cannot.
can't figure out.
Yeah, we had to put up a recorded episode last week.
Yep.
We're working through some Sling Studio YouTube problems.
Yeah. And actually, as much
really
as I
huge.
love to crap on Ventura, he is the one who spent hours figuring out how to
It's true. If it wasn't for Ventura, we'd
work
be
around.
right back where we were last week.
He's
So
inside the matrix.
we
like,
apologize that the title of the show is
Girls soccer.
Girls Soccer versus
I think
Poland.
I can change the name.
All right, if you screw it up, Davis, that'll be on you. Today's show is sponsored by the Sports Fix. Why buy new when you can have it fixed? To see what the fix can do for you, contact 207-740-7494. Chris Netto runs the Sports Fix. They recondition all the equipment here at Levitt. So great job, Chris. Shout out, I'm going to shout out everyone because that's, cliche, I got to do that. But specifically want to shout out Neil Rio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
because
in a time of inconvenience, people
Right.
need to step up, right?
yes.
And Neil Rio.
The problem too is like there's so many potential problems that you could have.
Right.
And you would never know how to solve them.
Right. So you need some help.
You need help.
And in the process of solving these, Neil Rio just continues to reach into like this endless quiver of answers that he has. And put out a couple more videos today to help some teachers out. So shout out Neil, appreciate what you're doing.
Now wait,
keep up the good work.
What would be a symbol of him reaching into
I
his
think
quiver?
it's like the 3-point thing. I think it's
He's out and then he's firing the quiver.
so Neil. If I hit you up with that in a staff meeting, you know why, brother. Attendance. We got a new attendance thing happening tomorrow. Students who are watching at home and teachers who might not know this because you don't read your email. We're going to be doing attendance on the off-track day, which is like.
Hickson, you listen to this? This is what
Right?
you got to do
She's
tomorrow.
trying to do her attendance right now. It's tomorrow, Hickson. Cohort A, tomorrow we'll have to do attendance online between 7:40 and 9 a.m. So your period 1 teachers on your off-track days will be posting a Google Classroom question of the day at 7:40. You got to respond by 9.
Yes, and I'm going to have my question. I haven't made my questions yet, but I'm going to come up with some good ones.
Mine's just, what are you going to work on today?
That's fun.
No, not really. It's to the point. We got a lot of sports news. I'm going to rifle through this real quickly as Davis tries to fix that over there.
No, I fixed it.
Oh, good. Golf.
It's now called the Morning Buzz. Golf.
KBC
this is
champs,
big.
but now they're going to. They went to states.
They went to states. They
Ruby.
Came in 4th at states as a team.
Yep.
But
Ruby, number 1, state champion.
And number 2,
Morgan Dutil.
Morgan Dutil. They were like battling it out almost to the end.
Yeah, I know. Morgan bogeyed the last 2 holes.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. She was
nuts.
disappointed. We talked about it yesterday in class.
So, and last year they tied as state champions.
That's true. And Becca Davis with a 5th place finish.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
shot at 90 and 93, I think.
Now, clearly the Levitt girls golf, like best in the state right there, like not even close.
Right.
Now, but what's really exciting about this though is, yeah, they've been winning so far, but they're not going to win their next match because who's their next match?
Well, they got to play the Buzz Media team.
Yes, we're going Buzz Media versus Levitt golf team.
The fact that I'm the number 1 golfer on the Buzz Media team is not a good thing.
The fact that I'm the number 2 golfer on the Buzz
So
Media
I'm going to
team.
have to play Ruby and you're going to have to play Morgan? Is that
Well, I
how it
don't know
works?
how it's going to work. We got to figure out the rules.
I
It's,
feel like 3/5 of us not ever having playing golf is a
Right.
huge.
yeah, the rest of them have never
it's gonna
played.
go well.
But we might have to do like scramble rule. We need special rules.
All right.
We need a lot of handicaps for them to hold them back, like a lot of strokes, and
Right.
maybe like they don't get any other clubs. Or,
They drive a marshmallow on the first
Yeah,
first hole.
we're gonna need some
putter
stuff
for
like
the. I played a golf tournament this weekend and it was like that.
Is there a
One
way
hole
I
you had to
can
use a
elect
putter the whole
champion?
time.
Can I put someone in my place? I'll be
No,
there.
no, you're gonna be there.
You're going to be there. All right, other sports news. Football team beat up on Lisbon last week. It was senior night. All the seniors had a catch, including Connor Garrity, number
Yes.
61 lineman. 46-0 at half, 154-6. Touchdowns by Trevor Bossy, Dose, Brett Coburn.
Trevor Bossy was on fire early.
He's
Could
been on
not-
fire all season.
Could not be stopped.
He's crazy good. He's like a Kelsey, Travis Kelsey. Dayton called to Ben Searoy's. Wyatt Hathaway with a touchdown catch from Hunter Hayes. Tommy Casey also with a big touchdown. Wyatt threw for 5, Hunter threw for 1. 2-point conversions by Hunter, Brett, Sawyer, and Trevor. JV's won 22-14. Sawyer Hathaway threw 2 and caught 1. Dayton called and Maddox Demers each with a TD, and a great article on Hunter Hayes in the Sun Journal. Go to sunjournal.com and check it out. Girls soccer beat up on Poland.
Oh wait, can we just, I have to say this. Neil Rio has a recommendation that I wear golf pants with a hole in the pocket with a ball that I can drop by the pin.
That sounds like something you'd do.
Yeah.
Once again, Neil.
Just pull it out of the equipment. Iron solutions.
It's another one. It's great. Girls soccer beat up on Poland the other day. Leah Mayhew hat trick in the first half.
Then she had 5.
5 goals.
5 goals.
5 goals.
There's not even a name for that.
Right. Also, Emmy Boy with a goal, and Lotus Laverdia with a drive from way downtown. She put one in from way out there. Great shot. Carly Levitt only gives up 1 goal. Soccer team wins 7-1. Jill Pelletier played some great defense. Boys soccer team, big comeback victory.
Yeah.
Coach Conalog not available, so Coach Chafelli double dutied it.
So Coach Conalog wasn't there. They were missing a couple people with some minor injuries. I think they're minor injuries. There were a couple people out. They said it was 10 in the morning. I talked to Eli Bell. Like, he said, we sleepwalked through the beginning of the game. We were down 3-0.
3-0 at half.
And then...
So Chafelli and Coach Johansson, he's the JV coach. They must have got on him at halftime and said the magic words, because 4 unanswered goals in the second half.
Weston had 2 in the last couple minutes to win.
Yep. Nate Clifford with a goal. Cooper McGray with a goal. Garrett Godden, I believe, assisted Weston on the corner kick. So great win by them. Also, great article on Blaine Clark in the Sun Journal. Go check that out on sunjournal.com. And the field hockey team making it undefeated for the week for Levitt Sports. Beat St. Dom's.
Did you just say Levitt Supports?
Levitt Sports. Paige Damasio with a shutout.
Oh, nice.
She likes to shut people out. That's what she does. And then Jaslyn Clark, a cohort A intern.
Oh, yeah. Intern. Always like to see
my new thing, Hickson. Emma Beatty and Eve Martineau with goals. Karaya Marston and Ginny Twitchell each with assists.
Nice.
So we got some other things to
and we have,
hype up.
I don't know if you mentioned it, but we are streaming the football game live tonight.
Right. Football game's live tonight, 3:30 and 5. JV Varsity versus Oxford Hills.
Yep. Mason and Marley are going to be running the main commentary. I'm the sort of backup commentary.
Yep.
For both those games.
We also, I believe, are gonna at least record, possibly stream.
We're gonna stream the girls' soccer game through a Buzz Media affiliate.
Oh yeah, it's like when if there's like a Bruins game and a Red Sox game, and they have to bump one of them to like the other channel. Right. So we've got
Eric Milliken's gonna be live streaming the girls' soccer game today. We'll get him all set up and he'll be ready to go.
Perfect. And then tomorrow, boys soccer. I believe you're calling that game with Olivia Doyon.
Yep. Varsity only, that one. Yep. They don't have a JV game.
Friday, varsity only field hockey.
Bree Allard is calling it.
Bree Allard calling the game.
We don't know who's calling it with you, Bree. We need to find somebody.
We're going to find somebody. And then Saturday, if it doesn't rain, I'll be bringing you the boys soccer game versus Oxford Hills.
Matt Strong asked if our affiliate is Buzz Media Plus.
We haven't decided on
like
what we haven't come up with the name for that one yet.
It's a subscription.
So some things, we're linkless. You need to go to the Buzz Media YouTube page and become a subscriber. My Buzz Media voice isn't working this morning. A subscriber to Buzz Media so you can check out the stuff the interns are doing. Cohort B has put up their first podcast, overhyped or underhyped.
Yeah, all right, so I have a problem with that. You could spin the camera over.
The problem is they called you out on being
actually, I have a lot of problems with
and you're overhyped.
So first of all, they did an awesome job. That podcast is great.
Yeah, it is.
And I got a lot of haters there, but my boy Mason Woodbury defended me the whole way. Except then Mason called me out and said he doesn't watch the Morning Buzz because it's not edited. Mason. He's like, he's too good. Now that he edits, he's like, I'm too good for just raw footage. Right. I can't just sit and watch.
Gets behind a laptop one time, and all of a sudden,
now he thinks he's an expert.
Johnny Film.
But it's really good. If you haven't watched it, you should go.
Yeah, check it out. They're going to be coming out with podcast number 2, which is going to be an overhyped, underhyped edition of the Buzz Media staff.
Oh, good. So, the rest of you have it coming.
Expect some good things there. Also, they have filmed and are in the process of editing their first episode of a game they like to call Trifecta.
Yes.
Which is going to be pretty cool. So those will be coming out soon to a Buzz Media page near you. And then also R.I.P. Joe Morgan, Big Red Machine, second baseman. Yeah, I don't know about you in wiffle ball, but anytime I switch around to the left side, I do the Joe Morgan back twitch, you know. So,
Great swing.
Johnny Bench says Joe Morgan, best player he ever played with. Johnny Bench is pretty good.
Johnny Bench. You know what? Was Johnny Bench the guy who did the show with the San Diego Chicken?
Yeah, This Week in Baseball.
This Week in
Mel
Baseball.
Allen.
And the San Diego Chicken is my role model for the cross-country race.
That's right.
It all
Take it off
comes
early.
around.
What's all the buzz?
Tell me what's
Bring it to
happening.
the news segment. Well,
I have not looked at this today. I wanted to be surprised.
we scratched a couple of things. There's a couple of things locally that are going on, but we need to find out a little bit more, and we don't want to put out any fake news. So we'll kind of leave those alone. They are a little concerning, but we'll bypass that for today.
Oh, wait. Can we just tell people, too? You need to be tuning in because of the Kahoot.
Yeah, we're gonna have a coup.
Is this up on Instagram? Hickson, what are you doing? You're just standing there.
Hickson's moving slow. Hickson stayed up late last night because
Dude, she hasn't done anything.
she normally
She's
goes
been,
to bed at
sitting there.
7:30.
What are you doing? Get people on ready for Kahoot. All right, sorry.
It just plays right into my theory that Hickson and Gentera have aged exponentially during the casting of Buzz Media over this Corona thing.
I'm just getting
nuts.
younger.
We got the Leviathan lobster worship statue, which I know you wanted to talk
yes.
about. So go ahead.
So there's a group that they said that, according to this group on Facebook, which it must be true, lobsters never die of old age. Eventually, they get so big that they can't molt out of their shell.
Right.
So they want to take a lobster. This group's going to keep doing the molting, so it just keeps getting larger and larger and becomes a gigantic lobster Leviathan god.
I like it.
Yeah, I like
if
it
it
too.
could be a blue lobster like the one they found in Vinyl Haven.
If they're
that
going to
would be
do it,
sweet.
you might as well wait till you get a blue
Right.
one.
Also, I don't know if this is animals or scandals or somewhere in between, but Japanese stiltgrass has found its way into Maine.
Yeah, right, so I don't know anything about it, except I Googled it when you said something.
Right.
And it said it's the worst, it's like one of the worst, what do they call it?
The most damaging invasive plant species in the United States.
Yeah.
It's been
What is
found
it?
in Maine for the first time.
What is happening? Oh, also, did you see they caught 2 more murder hornets, but then they escaped? Like, this is peak 2020.
2020.
What's wrong with the grass? What's so bad about it? You don't know. Maybe
It
someone in the
prevents
chat
native
can tell
plants
us.
from growing.
So it just like eventually
Chokes
everything in
everything
Maine
out.
is just Japanese
Yep, stiltgrass.
siltgrass.
So thanks for that, 2020. Also, sports. The Lakers won.
Ugh,
I know.
gross.
It's unfortunate because I liked Anthony Davis before he went to play with LeBron, and now he acts like LeBron. He's just a crybaby.
Right.
And LeBron's good. Like, don't get me wrong.
No,
he's no Mike
yeah.
Jordan. He's good.
He's a great player. All
but
time great, but
what do you say? What's he like? 6'8", 250, 260?
yeah, he's like a man among children.
Right.
when
And
he's out
so
there playing.
when you get touched,
It's like how I'm going to be at the golf thing, where I'm going to be like so much above everybody.
when you get touched that lightly, you shouldn't.
You shouldn't. Maybe I'll do that at the golf.
Oh
thing,
my
too.
God.
I'll claim I've got fouled. It also upset me to see Rondo.
Yeah.
Like I love Rondo. I
like
don't
Rondo
I
too,
don't want to see
actually.
him winning with the Lakers.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I know. It was tough. That was tough to stomach. And then also tough to stomach Dak's ankle.
Yeah,
Dak Prescott from the
That
Cowboys.
wasn't,
Gross.
That wasn't a good look. But I don't like the Cowboys either.
I don't either, but I like Dak.
Dak's a cool name.
Yeah, it is. I think it's a Star Wars name, isn't it?
You're looking at me like
Dak?
I know every
I
character.
thought you were on the
in Star
research
Wars.
team. We need the
yeah, they
inside
did have
research.
Aiden
Somewhere there's a
Bradley,
Dak
too.
in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, he didn't play though in the bubble.
All right, we gotta.
So yeah, we gotta keep it moving. The last thing, which segues into our next segment, TikTok Tuesday. Do you know which song is #1 on the charts this week?
No.
Landslide by Stevie Nicks. And do you know
What?
why?
No.
Because of TikTok.
Landslide is now #1.
Yeah.
Gentura, are we getting ready to play the TikToks?
I'm ready.
What is
So-
up with our crew today?
I know,
We're
they're
like,
all
oh, we're
over
doing
the
it.
place.
He's on his
Parkin's
phone.
on point.
Parkin's great.
Parkin's on point.
Parkin,
So-
what were you upset about here?
I mean, nothing. We're going great.
He was gonna have 2 cameras.
I have no
though.
complaints.
So,
We had to
listen,
downgrade
back to
one.
the TikTok.
All right, so landslide. Sorry.
Have you seen it was on Twitter as well, the video of the guy drinking the ocean spray out of the bottle while he's on the skateboard, like behind the car?
I kind of did, but I didn't watch it.
It's pretty good, and then like people have done like parodies of it, and then Stevie Nicks did one on rollerblades. And now all of a sudden, Landslide #1.
Landslide's a great
Do you mean
song.
Dreams?
Luis, can we get a little
Is
landslide?
it Dreams or Landslide?
Dreams. No,
Oh,
Dreams-
It's Dreams. It's
Dreams, Fleetwood
not
Mac
Landslide.
is-
Oh,
Yeah, you're right.
okay. Are we ready for TikToks?
I'm ready.
Are we gonna have audio during TikToks?
I don't think so.
Gentura does.
Yes, you are getting audio. When you
So we got a couple of TikToks here. This was done by Cohort A interns, Olivia Doyon, Jasmine Clark, and Ali Langlois. They have 2 TikToks, and hopefully Hickson is going to find a way to post a poll on social media in which you can vote for the one you like best.
Meanwhile, Hickson looks like a turtle right now. She's like, only like a little bit of her head's up. She's like freezing cold.
I'm so cold.
Stayed up till 9:30 to
Weezy
get
out
out
of
of bed.
I slept till 11.
Alright, TikTok, you playing?
Oh,
here they go.
Lamborghini, yours is fast.
We're in the
Round
village.
West, carrying me a bag. Call the road, never like the next. Rolls Royce cat. Weezy out of here. Weezy out. Weezy out. Lot of money, I can have a cash. What flew back across water with a passport. Lamborghini, yours is fast.
What is it? Is there a name for this dance?
Yes, there is. That one is called What Would You Do If You Were a Rich Girl?
Oh, I thought that was like Gwen Stefani's song. The Rich Girl? That's a different one, huh?
Remix.
Remix?
Maybe
Alright.
that's gonna be the next one. I don't know.
Oh, it says it's with. Oh, yeah, this is.
Oh, okay.
the song I
So
was
the first one was We Outta Here. This is What Would You Do If You Were a Rich Girl?
I'm doing like a weird echo off thing.
This is gonna be Ventura, Hickson, and Parkin next week.
Yes, so we need to know who's going to recreate this. I feel like the three of them are going to do it. Maybe even this morning. We got the TikTok, ready to go. Parkin says, his head says no, but I know his heart says
My
yes.
heart says yes.
Do you think that Neil Rio could pull a TikTok out of the quiver?
Oh, I don't know.
Is that-
I don't think Neil can do it.
All right, boy,
Neil, you can't do it.
you doubt him, and then I bet he'll do it.
You can't do it. Are we done with TikToks?
Yeah, we're done with TikToks. Let's keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
We're on. Hey, there you go, Ventura. I like it. Birthdays. Dwight D. Eisenhower, one of your favorite presidents.
Oh, Eisenhower. Also, president plus hero of World War II.
You're a big Eisenhower guy, aren't
Yeah.
you?
I like Ike.
I
What
like
can I
Ike
say?
as well. Also, I'm a fan of E.E. Cummings, whose birthday is also today.
Yeah, why are you a fan of E.
Because I don't like capitalization unless I'm going all caps. I'm either all in or I'm all out. One or the other.
That was a famous department meeting. Oh, Neil said the quiver is empty. He has
quiver is empty
He's
on
got
TikTok.
no TikToks
All right.
in the quiver.
He'll stick to just educational videos.
So is E.E. Cummings' birthday too?
Yeah, E.E. Cummings today.
No, does he also have no punctuation or just the capitalization?
No, I think he's got punctuation. I think just all
everything
lowercase.
all the time.
I like
All
it.
right.
Unless you're trying to make a real point, then you go.
Then you go
all
uppercase.
caps. Stephen A. Smith, a colleague of ours in the media world.
Yes, he is very.
Right,
like-
happy birthday to Stephen A. I don't know how you put up with Skip Bayless and Max Kellerman all these years, but
I don't know
nice
who's
work.
more the Stephen A. of this show.
I don't know either.
All right, keep it moving.
Usher.
Oh, it's Usher's birthday?
Yeah, it's Usher's birthday. 42 today.
What does Usher even sing?
I don't know.
Hickson? Usher?
I got it bad.
I got it bad.
I got it bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, times 3 is the actual name of
Yeah.
it.
Isn't
DJ
there My Confessions?
DJ
My
Double
Confes-
J.
Isn't that a whole album?
Yeah, that's right. Jim Dora
say
on
you
one of
should
his
know
Pulling
songs.
some answers out of his Usher quiver. I like it.
Huge
And then
extra
also today, happy 26th birthday to Matt Strong.
Oh, Matt Strong!
He gets
I
the
wish I
clap.
had the like. Woo. I did. Happy birthday, Matt.
26. He's ageless, right?
Yeah, he is ageless.
He could be 26. He could be 46.
Yeah,
you don't
he
know.
might be a vampire actually.
You think
I
so?
actually think
He
is a
looks the
vampire.
same as when I started working here, and I don't. So that was.
And I don't. All right, so happy birthday to you guys, and that
Make
brings
sure-
us to
Make sure you send him some emails about a happy birthday and do what you can.
yes, that brings us to on this day. On this day in 1926, A.A. Milne released the book Winnie the Pooh, also one of your favorites.
Oh yeah, Winnie the Pooh. Who's your favorite Winnie the Pooh character?
I think Winnie the Pooh. You a big Eeyore guy?
Nah, it's not
Piglet?
Eeyore. Yeah, Piglet. I like
Piglet.
Piglet. Eeyore's kind of like,
Yeah, I know.
Eeyore. But
I know. 1964, Martin Luther King Jr. announced his winner of the Nobel Peace Prize.
nice.
That is pretty nice.
64, huh?
Yep. 1968, the Beatles' White Album was completed. The source of today's Groover tunes, and
Yes.
thank you to Luis.
Oh, wait, can we talk about what we asked, the request for the Groovers
Right,
now?
so
hopefully there's
the-
at least a Groover watching.
The opening segment, or the intro song today was Obadi Obada, which
And
is,
this morning we were singing Obladi Bolada about.
but we're subbing in our own lyrics about the Buzz Media team. That was good.
What were you saying?
Obladi
Davis and I
Bolada.
clearly didn't do our voice
What's the
today.
voice thing you're supposed to do?
I don't know.
You're like, what's the word you're supposed to? Anyway, we're like, Parkin's working to set up the camera.
Right?
Then you jump in. Hickson's
No,
not
I think-
updating the Instagram.
So the interns are going to be working on a I guess you'd call it a parody of Obadi Obada with some
Right.
Buzz
Well,
Media.
I really think the Groover family recording
Right. They gotta.
We get our video, and then the Groovers singing "Obladi Oblada," but the lyrics are about us.
Right.
Getting ready for the show.
Right.
And then it can be the intro every week.
I think it's
Please.
going to be good. And we'll hit you with a good outro later on. So 1968, Beatles' White Album. 1979, Wayne Gretzky scored his first goal in the NHL.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
first of many.
First of
99.
many. 82, Reagan proclaimed the war on drugs.
Oh.
Just say no.
Yeah, just say no.
And
I
then
have a lot to say there, but I'm not.
we'll let it go.
It wasn't really a successful war for a lot of reasons.
No,
It led to a lot of people in prison, and really, but you know.
And this is the one that
do you
struck
got?
me as the most important. In 2003, Steve Bartman deflected the ball away from Chicago Cubs
Oh.
outfielder Moises Alou.
No,
The
Bartman.
Cubs gave up 8 runs in the inning and lose to the Marlins 8-3, and the Bartman incident is seen as a turning point in the series. Also a turning point in his life at that point. Like,
Yeah.
you go to the park to watch a game, you got your headphones in, you're by yourself, not even paying attention to anything.
There's a ball coming at you. Try to catch
Right.
it.
Next thing you know, you're a national villain.
Yes. At least the
Vilified
Chicago
forever.
one. Although once they won, they kind of brought him back. He got some redemption.
That's like when the Sox brought Buckner back then, you know? Like, and I got no ill will towards Buckner. Like, he's a great player.
Yeah.
And
And he
but
shouldn't have been in the game. It was actually not his fault.
You're right. Who was the manager? McNamara? Should have
Yeah,
had Steve
McNamara
first.
put in a guy who had bad knees at first
We
base.
left him in. Normally, at the end of games, they would put in Stapleton to play first.
Huge
Defensive
mistake.
replacement. Huge mistake.
I remember that.
All right, we got a Kahoot coming your way from the Cohort A interns. This one was worked on by Devin Clifford, Ben Ferris, Rebecca Davis, and Marley Coburn.
So I will say the link I got yesterday doesn't work. But, well, no, I went to the original link. So he said he edited it and sent it to me again. So this is the original. Don't know if it's the same.
Oh,
as
this
the
might be the one with
This
16
might be the one with like
questions.
too many questions.
Should we skip Kahoot today?
Maybe we skipped Kahoot today.
The one that he sent me yesterday didn't work.
All right,
All right, we're not
We're
doing
skipping Kahoot?
We are not playing Kahoot.
we're on Gotta Choose. Who we bringing out for Gotta Choose today? Is this Gentura and Hickson coming
Yeah,
out?
definitely. Get
You
back here.
guys get to see
Can
Hickson.
you like
who's been
zoom on
practicing,
Hickson like
right?
and just like in her?
If you
Oh,
notice
she's
that
unturtling. That's too bad.
they're both moving like old people today.
Yeah, what's wrong with you guys?
Well, Alexa told me the weather was going to be like 50, but she did not tell me it was going to be windy.
Welcome to the studio. All right, we gotta choose today. This one's kind of random.
Good.
Just tried to pick things that
Am I playing too or just
I
them?
saw on TV. Yeah, you all can play.
All right.
And I'll tell you who wins.
You can play from home.
All right, you guys play from home. First one, bigger celebrity, Amanda Hill or Jared Golden? Putting Davis right on the spot right away.
Oh, you're going to me first?
Yeah, because I know you like to kiss both of their you-know-whats. You big Golden guy, big Amanda Hill guy.
Like I know Amanda much better,
Right.
and it's because I know her better that I know she's not as big of a celebrity as Jared Golden.
Nice.
Sorry.
I achieved what I wanted to. I made Davis speak ill of one of these people on both media.
Yeah, no, sorry. Like Amanda's, you know, she's a big deal like in main media. Although she's moving up, Channel 6 keeps losing people. What was the guy that just said he's leaving? I don't know. You do know. Pictures?
Lee
Lee
Goldberg.
Lee Goldberg's leaving. Amanda's like,
Goldberg.
she's becoming one of the most senior people at Channel 6. But you got most senior at Channel 6? One of the least senior people in the House of Representatives. It's still bigger.
Both Levitt grads. What are you going with, Golden or Amanda Hill?
I'm gonna go with Amanda Hill.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because I mean, like when you're not everyone follows politics. Like if you're a big politics person, like yes, obviously Golden's gonna climb it. But I mean, if you're just a general, I watch the TV. The only news I watch is WCHS 6. You might not know who Jared Golden is, or if you do, you only know him as like a legislator, and you don't really care about politics, so you ignore it. But Amanda Hill, she's on the 207. She's on, I think 207. I think that's pretty much it. But
on the news, too.
Alright.
she does the
We-
news,
Hickson.
and people see it.
I don't know Golden. He's on the national level.
He's on the national level. Yeah. All right, well, the winner on this one is Amanda Hill. And the reason why is because Jared Golden's only been doing this for a couple of years at the national
That's true.
public level. Amanda Hill
Who's got more room to
doing
grow?
this for a while. Amanda
Golden-
Hill, I mean, she,
Golden
in
could
2
be a
years,
senator.
she could be hosting, like, the nightly news on.
I mean, like,
who the heck knows?
like you gotta compare. You can't compare like being a senator or like yes, Jared Golden's career track could like end up being a president.
Right.
Like,
Good.
but I mean like
And I'm going to vote for him. So there you go.
All right. You gotta make
Number
it.
2.
All right, let's keep
You
going.
got my vote, Jared, but Amanda Hill is more popular than you are.
Wait, can I just say this? I know we don't do politics, but I suggested to the Golden campaign in 2018 that they do a Goldens for Golden with Golden Retrievers. And they
Anything
laughed.
to get some more publicity for your dogs?
They laughed at it, and now they're actually using my
They have a
dogs in
commercial
their
with
ads.
I saw that. All right, next one. This is a food question. We'll start with Morgan over here. I'm sure this is what you stayed up until 11 o'clock eating last night. Dill pickles or dilly beans?
Oh,
I know.
this is a tough one.
I know. I saw them both in
I'm
my
probably gonna
fridge.
get made fun of, but I don't know what dilly beans are.
You need to be answering this in the chat.
So
Get out of
Yes,
here.
answer in the chat.
I'm gonna go with pickles.
Dill pickles. Gentura?
Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna go with dilly beans. It's like a rare treat.
Dilly
you know?
beans are better. Dilly beans are better. I love
Yeah.
dill pickles, but
Yes.
Can someone
I agree
tell
with
me
the-
what dilly bean is?
Dilly
It's-
beans like a string bean that's pickled.
Yes, it's a pickled green bean.
Oh, dude.
What? Don't even give a gross
Did you
face.
get her
One,
face
you've
in
never
that?
had it.
You guys are right on that one. It's definitely dilly beans. Brian Moore, best dilly beans in Turner. Best dilly beans around. Makes great dilly beans. Shout out to Brian.
Michaela Marriott says pickles, but she doesn't know nothing.
Nah, she's.
Get out of town.
What does she know?
You don't know nothing.
She's not a famous Leningrad. All right, we'll start with Gentura. This one, Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy?
Jeopardy.
Dude, Wheel of Fortune's like one of the stupidest shows that you can possibly watch.
Right.
It's so dumb.
It actually makes me angry when I watch it.
I know,
It's
like,
it's the clue, like the word is obvious, and they're
Yeah.
They
Although I
always
did
gonna
like
run.
Wheel of Fortune better when instead of giving them money, they had to choose prizes
That's the
from the room.
prizes.
That was great.
I know.
I did
I was
like
gonna
that.
mention
Like,
that. Hickson,
and a
how
lot
about
of them
you?
were like
I know they're past your bedtime, but you've seen them both?
I have. I
Okay.
prefer Jeopardy.
Prefer Jeopardy. Jeopardy's the right answer if you're watching. If you're playing, it's Wheel of Fortune because it's easier.
Oh,
Yes.
dude, no way. Playing Jeopardy's great. Oh.
We need a Jeopardy game.
do
on
need a
here.
Jeopardy game.
I will wreck you guys. All right, this one, I don't know if you guys have been following some of our animals and scandal stuff, but recently in Utah, there was a guy stalked by a cougar.
Oh yeah.
And also, 2 nights ago at my house, it appeared as though the coyotes were going to come inside. So your
Did
choice
you
is...
see them?
No, I just heard them.
Okay.
Actually, I'm a pretty heavy sleeper. I didn't hear anything, but my wife and kids were freaking out. So, would you rather be stalked by a cougar while running or camping and hear coyotes just outside your tent?
Who's first?
Davis.
There's no doubt about this. Coyotes sound scary, but like, whatever.
Right.
Like,
You could
You're talking
scare a
about-
coyote away.
yeah, they're not gonna mess with people, but a mountain lion? I
Right.
saw that video. Also, that guy's an idiot because he went close to like where it was with its babies.
Just
like,
as a sidetrack, the bigger idiot is the guy in the water with the alligators, and then he kicked one with his foot. Like, what are you doing, dude?
dude, I watched that video. I was cheering for the mountain. Like, I wanted the cougar. Like,
I was
you know
cheering
what?
for the
He had it
alligators.
coming.
What do you think?
Yeah, no, it's coyotes. Although coyotes are safer all the way. I'd
They
rather
do
have
sound
coyotes.
scary.
Oh yeah, no, you sound like you're gonna be eaten by wolves because they have like the howls and stuff. But if you come out of your tent, they're gone.
Hickson?
So my reasoning is for what you're doing while they're stalking you.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather be in the tent than running.
There you go.
And the coyotes are less dangerous.
Coyotes pack mentality, though. That worries me a little bit.
Right.
I'll call this one a draw. All right.
I love the arbitrariness of this game.
Number 5. Number 5. Would you rather spend 5 years in prison or 20 years on house arrest? Going to Gentura for this one.
20 years on house arrest. Prison's like hard. Prison's hard.
Hickson?
House arrest for sure. I like my house.
Davis?
Nope, I'm going to prison, baby. I'm going in. Like, the thing is, you know, I'm sure you can do all kinds of fun stuff in prison. Like, it's not where I want to be, but like, you just gotta take advantage. You know what? Life throws hard things at you. Sometimes you're in a situation like 20 years. I'm gonna be 63.
That's true.
Like, I want to be out of.
Well, not
I
all,
would
all of us.
legitimately
not
say
leave
I'm way too soft for prison. You know what I'm saying? Like I am not equipped.
I would get in good with the people I need to get in good with. I'd be fine. I'm not worried.
I don't think you'd be fine though.
I'd be fine.
I'll go with Davis as the winner on this one, and I'll go with a famous quote that I've heard in several movies before. I could do a nickel standing on my head.
Yeah, exactly. It's 5 years. It's nothing.
5 years, man. All right, last one, number 6. We'll start with Hickson on this one and work our way back. Would you rather live in a cave for the rest of your life or live in a treehouse?
Treehouse.
Yeah, definitely treehouse. Like the cave is awful. Again, way too soft for a cave.
All right, now in both of these situations, I guess it depends what's the cave like and what's the treehouse like.
Yeah, that's fair.
Traditional
Fair
cave, traditional treehouse, not a fancy one.
But like a big enough cave, like I'm not like crawling into
yeah.
the cave. Like I got good
I would
standing.
assume the cave is a little larger than the treehouse.
I'm digging the cave because in the winter it's gonna get really cold in that treehouse. I get a nice fire going in
Yeah,
that
but
cave.
Caves are damp. Like you're gonna be damp.
Not
all
if there's
the
a
time.
fire.
I don't know if you guys have seen Castaway, but he lived in a cave and built a fire in the cave. I
He
don't think
also
you can
went
build a fire in a
crazy.
He
treehouse.
also
No.
didn't build a treehouse though. There's no comparison in
He
Castle.
could have. There were trees on that island.
The fans are saying treehouse.
Yes,
you got treehouse.
fans.
Fans, you guys are wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong. All right, that brings.
Futa also wants to be under house arrest with yarn and internet. That should be fine. 20 years though.
Michaela said we're rude. You're right, Michaela. We are feeling a little
Hasn't
rude
it been
today.
close to 20 years already? This year?
Yes, it has. You didn't know that. Well, I think this goes into something that Gentera brought up the other day, the particle collider.
Oh, right. We haven't
Right.
talked about that.
So
This
it's
is
going
the
to be like
newest way.
this alternate dimension. And
Michaela knows cave, by the way. She's right.
And I think what's going on is that 2020 is an alternate dimension.
Yes.
And there are 20 years packed inside.
So, no, this is not even like sci-fi though. Someone's really going to do an alternate dimension? Like they're trying?
I don't. I mean,
no,
I
not
don't
an
know
alternate
how-
dimension. A parallel universe.
Parallel universe.
So, like,
Parallel
we need to get to
universe.
soy on this one, but
Right. I think we need to cast this out. I should not be a resident expert on parallel universes.
I mean, DeSoy
And
does have the doctorate
I'll
in
be
natural
honest. Like I
physics.
grabbed it. I was scrolling through Facebook, and it's a Facebook article. So like that needs to be known.
Dumpster fire.
But
yeah, stop with your like.
But yeah, there's some scientists looking to open like a portal or make connection with a parallel universe. Which I really want to meet parallel universe me.
I want to see parallel universe Buzz Media.
Oh my god.
Better, worse? Which is better? This universe Buzz Media or parallel universe
It's
Buzz
going to be
Media?
this one,
Well, right.
I mean, I don't know.
obviously.
Now in a parallel universe, are we the same?
I assume that like we all have goatees instead of beards. That's
Absolutely.
usually
Well, the whole thing is there's like infinite universes. So there's
They're
every
just gonna-
possible version.
right. Who knows which
Oh
one
my
they're gonna
goodness! I want to meet goatee version of me. I'm going to say I'm not going to do this because if I say I'm going to do it, I'm going to have to do it. But
think
no,
you
I'd
already
love
did.
to meet like evil me,
Oh, we should do an episode of
or am I evil me? I don't even know.
Hey, we're all growing pretty good beards. Should we come back with mustaches?
Yeah, we do a whole like bizarro
Right.
parallel universe.
Give it a couple more weeks.
Hickson, I don't know what you're gonna
Yeah, I
do.
feel like I'm out on the mustaches.
I feel like that's good. Maybe that's what's
What's
wrong
the
with
opposite
YouTube.
of that thing in your head? Like a handkerchief on your neck?
It's a babushka.
Yeah, but like, what's the opposite of that?
The opposite of a
Just has got
babushka.
the
Not
the kerchief.
I don't know either. Right off the rails. Let's keep it moving. We're doing good on time for having so much. I guess the lack of the Kahoot.
The Kahoot thing really.
I know. We'll get a Kahoot on next episode, though.
We
for
can't
sure.
play a 16-question Kahoot.
Right.
Though. That would have
Because
been.
we have a couple of Kahoots in our quiver.
Yes.
We have the Disney Kahoot, which we reduced to 6 questions. We also have
We're gonna do animals and scandals.
Animals and Scandals
Animals and
Kahoot.
scandals
Oh, that's
Kahoot.
exciting.
I know it's gonna be a good one.
Matt Strong, what are you doing for your birthday, buddy?
We want to know.
He said a Halloween episode. We do alternate Buzz Media.
Ooh,
Oh,
I like
my
it.
goodness.
I like it. All right, we got a top 6.
Yeah.
Speaking of birthdays, Matt Strong probably going to Chuck E. Cheese today. Right.
That's you should be.
So Matt Strong, these are the top 6 sources of anxiety at Chuck E. Cheese that you're going to experience on your birthday
We're
today.
going hard into
Right.
Chuck E.
I hope somebody gave him at least a portion of the 7 billion tickets.
in the week.
That way you
Yeah.
can come home with like some sweet tarts, some toy soldiers.
I love the Tootsie Rolls and the other flavors.
Yes,
I
I
think
actually
the
do.
grape and the-
You know what I like to do is I like to take the vanilla and the chocolate and eat them at the
I
same
wonder
time.
how many
Oh.
bouncy balls
The
you can
vanilla
get.
one's so
Oh, that's
gross.
yeah, it's really good.
They're good with the chocolate.
Yeah, you gotta mix it with the
You
chocolate.
have a top 6. I'm
All right.
impressed.
You gotta.
Yeah, you guys said I did nothing, but I clearly wrote this.
And then you wrote that, and then you just stood there. Get closer
Yeah.
to the. Well, I don't know. Ask Parkin. Parkin, is she close enough to the camera?
Now I'll figure it out.
The Super Bowl.
I think the camera
Super
zooms.
Bowl's the way to go.
Oh, Super Balls are great.
you get
He
closer?
is gonna watch Buzz Media and run the clock in the soccer game. Oh, you can actually at the soccer game watch the football game on your phone.
Do I need to get closer?
You're
No,
good.
no, you're
You're
good.
good. You're good. We'll stop moving.
All right. Number 6. Give me a drum roll, man. Losing your kid.
Losing a kid.
That's number 6.
It's only going up here.
There are 5 things worse than that when you go to Chuck E.
That's what I'm
Cheese.
saying.
But that's bad. There is a fear that you could lose your kid. They do have like the stamp system though. Like you get this like
They
I don't
stamp
know.
you and your kid?
It's like a stamp that they put like an ultraviolet light on it. And if a kid is going to go outside of the building, they have to show the ultraviolet light with the adult that they're leaving the building with.
They should just chip them like they do their dog, like dogs.
Well, I'm not sure they have that kind of technology at Chuck E. Cheese. Number 5. Slides and ball pits, which kind of tie into number 6 because it's a place where you can lose your kids.
Also, there is no way that a COVID-safe ball pit can exist. Like
Right.
that's
It's not even a regular safe ball.
no, ball pits are always like full of just germs and.
Hypodermic needles.
Sawyer's a big Chuck E. Cheese guy, so I've spent several of Sawyer's birthdays at Chuck E. Cheese, and there was one time he didn't want to leave when it was time to go, so he would like get up in the slide and like. I'm trying to go through the slide and chase him around. Like, I don't move through so well through one of those slides.
How old
So,
is he?
I don't know, like maybe 6, 7.
That's awesome.
I feel like the Chuck E. Cheese playgrounds are the great equalizer for adults and kids.
Yeah, they puts you on the
Right.
same
It's
level.
like, ah,
If I
Right.
saw that, I'm all the way cheering for the kid.
right. There's no answer for that in the quiver. Number 4, creepy characters.
Oh man.
They
Are you
very
just
creepy.
talking about Chuck E. Cheese or just all of them?
Well, I mean, there's the people that go there too, so.
I thought
No. But the characters themselves, they're a little
the
creepy.
moving characters kind of creep me
Well,
out.
they
Right.
barely move.
Also,
They're
when they,
like they just like
Right.
spin around.
when they
That was
talk,
good.
their mouth
That was
doesn't
good.
even move,
Yeah,
Right.
that's kind of scary.
which is kind of weird. Things that talk while their mouth does not move, that freaks me out. don't
Matt
like it.
Strong pointed out the Dream Machine birthday as a kid was the best.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
So awesome. And you could keep going up and getting the tokens as much as you wanted.
So I told this story the other day. Very quick sidetrack. Mr. Rio's older brother, Brian, very good friend of mine growing up. Brian, when we were like 19 or 20, dated a girl who was the manager at the Dream Machine.
oh,
So at 9 o'clock when the mall closed, we could go into the Dream Machine and play all the games for free.
that's
Whoa.
amazing.
That's
That's
the
like
dream.
the dream, yeah.
I know. And then he broke up with her at some point. We were like,
Why?
dude,
What are you doing?
Well, I mean, was it when the Dream Machine closed? Because like
No,
as
it
of that
wasn't.
point, I can see it.
Right, no, it was still open.
No, you can't do that.
He should have ridden that relationship out until it closed, for sure.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I remember one of my brother's friends had a birthday, and they let you bring a certain number of kids, and somehow I got on the list. It was great. Plus, I wasn't even really friends with them. I
What
just
was your
played
favorite game in the Dream Machine?
Well, there's a lot. So like the NBA Jam was awesome, and
Oh,
double
man.
double dribble. Like I like the basketball games.
Oh,
but
my God.
Shoes?
what about the game? Oh,
I loved Afterburn.
Afterburn was awesome. Golden Axe was really good.
Gauntlet.
Gauntlet. That's what I was trying to think. Gauntlet was really fun.
Oh, Parker-
Alter.
Parker,
Yeah,
give it a
give it a
jeez.
signal.
All right, yeah.
Double Dragon.
Harry Haylock's
Oh, my
talking
God.
about number 17, but there's no way to know what that could possibly mean, so we're just going to ignore it.
Harry, no, oh, he's talking
No,
about the
no,
Lakers.
we don't know what he's talking about.
Harry.
Here's what I saw. Do you know how many championships the LA Lakers have won? 12.
Right?
Because
it was in
Minneapolis won
before,
5, so you're not
take
there,
that,
Harry.
All right, number 3. You got to digest cardboard pizza and taffy candy when you go there.
I prefer the taffy.
Yeah,
to
the cardboard pizza's kind of.
But combined inside your stomach, they
Have
definitely
you
both
heard the
make you feel sick.
conspiracy about the pizzas?
No, what is
That
it?
they like take all the leftover pizzas off
Yes.
the tables and put them together as one pizza.
Yes, I have heard that.
And sell them.
I have heard that, and I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that checks out.
Do they re-cheese and cook? I mean,
Nah, I think they reheat it,
Reheat,
but like
yeah.
there's
Maybe a little
pictures
fresh sprinkle of cheese on there.
that, like it doesn't look like it's one.
They change it from a cheese pizza to a pepperoni. All right, number 2. Just in general, germs. There's a lot of germs in the ball pit, on the slides.
Yeah, Chuck E.
Apparently
Cheese,
on the
they-
pizza.
Isn't that like Chuck E. Cheese is out of business now, right?
Yes, it is.
COVID was like the last.
Yeah. They gave away 7 billion tickets somehow. Hopefully to the
Finish them
7
off.
billion youngest people on Earth.
I hope they did it with like a money gun.
That would be good.
Yeah,
That's,
Chuck E. Cheese.
That's Jamie's quiver right there.
He's getting the double
Double
guns.
Double money guns. Yeah.
Double guns, and the number 1 source of anxiety at Chuck E. Cheese, the finger traps. Now, I believe we, in the next episode on Wednesday next week, are going to have a finger trap contest. It's going to be like a
Hicks's-
Houdini episode.
Hickson said she gets a lot of anxiety while she's in the finger trap.
Right.
You start to feel you're never like you're gonna amputate, or
I mean, it's been a while because I don't just play with those regular.
Well,
but
we're gonna on
I do
Wednesday.
recall.
Because I got 100 of them.
Did you go to the Chuck E. Cheese closing?
I can't disclose that.
All
All right. I think that's it.
I think that's it. I gotta get the outro. We have an excellent outro song.
We do have an excellent outro. Going to be also off from the Beatles' White Album, a little While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Looking forward to it.
And
Thank you, Luis.
streaming football today.
Football today, 3:30 and 5. Soccer also 3:30 and 5.
Nope, it's just varsity.
Just varsity, 3:30.
And then field hockey's just varsity as well on Friday.
Yes.